Hi, I'm Stephen Button. In this video, I'm going to talk about how your interior world is reflected by the exterior world. So I was working with a client once in a park, and it turns out he'd been grown up in a war-torn country and they had to flee when there was a war. So he fled with his father, and what we determined was that there was not a lot of time for play. He kind of had missed his childhood. There was no opportunity for play. Now, he ran some successful businesses, and he was always serious, always working. And what happened was that we processed some of this interior, and then the stunning thing was that when he sat up from under in the grass under that tree, his eyes were glowing. He looked like a different person. He was alive again. And then we were in a park again, and all these little kids ran up and asked him to play soccer. So do you see how him changing his interior state caused the world to show up in a different way? Now, whether he played soccer or not, that is the next test. For me, that was powerful, because what are the odds that we would do the session in a park? I have not done a lot of those meetings in a park. So that was already low. What are the odds that there were some kids playing soccer there and they reminded him of himself? What were the odds that the session was about this idea of play and having missed the childhood? I've done so many sessions where some sort of animal showed up in the session. I used to do sessions in the woods. During one session, a bluebird or a blue jay hit the window and died. And during one session, a little lizard crawled out from under the modem. I mean, the stories are endless. In meeting one woman who'd forgotten her kind of sacred inner world, a hummingbird flew into the office. And I just went and gently held it and let it outside. And she was like, oh, they don't usually let you hold them, and they usually die of panic if you hold them. And I didn't know that. So I just let it out. And it's just an interesting metaphor, because I was working with her, gently helping her bring her sacred essence into the moment, into the world, which she'd forgotten. So remember that when you embark on the deepest healing, the world around you will reflect that back, and people around you will notice that. This is why when we're working on relationship issues, I don't say when they say this. When they do this, do that. Because that's an endless dance, and I would need to be on call at every moment. Instead, I say, let's change some of these old struggles. Let's transmute some of this trauma so that you can show up differently in those situations. And when that happens, you'll attract a different caliber of relationship. The one you're in will improve. The conversations will be more empowering. You'll attract more love. You'll attract more tranquility. You'll attract a higher grade partner. So I just want you to think about that. Again, I'm Stephen Button, and comment what you're working on. I'll see if I can support. Thank you.